What can Jerry Seinfeld teach us all about building powerful habits that really make our lives better? Mike, that's what we're talking about in this video, aren't we?
We are.
All right.
We're talking about a chain of events that you build and continuously put new links on to get better results in your life.
Right. We call it maintain the chain. I don't think Jerry Seinfeld called it that. We called it that in a
You're right.
podcast.
He
many
said,
years
don't break
ago,
the
right?
chain.
Yeah, don't break the chain, which
Yeah.
we changed into the positive, maintain the chain. So full credit to Seinfeld, of course. But the idea is a metaphor of a chain, and you're building it link by link.
No,
right?
yeah. So let's pause there and say, in his case, it was writing comedy. Writing
Right.
comedy takes a lot of effort, takes a lot of work. So he would do it every day, even if it was only for 2 minutes.
Yeah, somebody asked him, what's your secret, right? What's
Yeah.
your secret to having great comedy? And he said, write every single day. Write comedy every day, even if it's crap and you throw it away. Just write every day.
And now there's going to be someone listening to this now or watching this now saying, but I don't write comedy.
Yeah. Apply it to what you do. And actually, I like, if we tag along here, Scott Adams wrote a book called Reframe Your Brain,
Yeah,
right?
it's a good book.
And one of the things was reframing the behavior instead of the result. So my habit is I go to the gym. Now, if I don't feel it and I leave early, okay. But I got my gym bag. I drove to the gym. I walked in, and after 5 minutes, if I'm not feeling it, I turn around and go home. But you've turned it into a habit
that's still maintaining
of doing, and
yeah.
that's the chain. So writing the jokes in Seinfeld's case, maintain the chain every single day, even if it was the equivalent of not feeling it at the gym is, oh, these jokes suck, crumple them up, throw them away.
But he's still maintaining the
Yeah.
chain. And the beauty of this is you can apply this to absolutely anything you want to keep doing forever in your life. That's the point. Something you want to make part of your life that you always do. And this applies to work or to play. It doesn't matter. You can think of it in terms of applying it to fitness or reading a book. You don't read enough. You want to read a chapter a day, whatever. Writing something like Seinfeld, walking in nature. I mean, it could be that diverse, or listening to new music and educating yourself on it. It could be that kind of thing as well.
Now, you started applying this when you found yourself a few years back. You were skipping some workouts here and there or whatever, and you changed the way that you visually connected with maintaining the chain.
Right.
What did you do?
I got a calendar on my wall, and I used a green marker and a red marker, and every day I did the workout. Even there was a minimum amount that would qualify as a workout. In my case, it was, so many push-ups, Hindu push-ups, squats, all the stuff.
Right.
If I did it, I'd put a big green check mark in a marker pen on that day. Any day I did not maintain the chain, I put a glaring red X. So they would really be obvious. And if you get a calendar, you can get colored markers, make an X for something you're going to do every day, and you can have multiple chains running in different colors. That's what's cool about it.
Right. Get or are you using a green check mark or whatever? I guess it doesn't really matter. I love that it was
doing
green.
different chains. You can have different colors for those. So you can see, I'm lagging on this one.
I really like that idea. So that gives you that visual sense. Now, if you commit to people that are important in your life, that you're going to do this, and you're going to actually post a picture of your calendar, because you used to send them to me. You'd say, hey, send me a picture. Boom, look at the chain I've maintained, which is great, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, it was adding the red X that really worked for me, because if I just see green on a calendar, sort of go, yeah, I got it together. But I'm not noticing that I'm only exercising a third of the time.
Right.
When you have the big glaring red X's, it sets off a freaking alarm.
Yes, and you can use white dry erase whiteboard style markers. In fact, look at this calendar that we're selling here at Mike. I'm just kidding. We don't have a dry erase calendar to sell you.
That would go in the joke that we crumble up and throw out category.
You can go to Amazon and buy these things and just stick them on your wall or whatever. In fact, we've got one in our office right here. It's really great. So you can have that
perfect
actual calendar, or just get one special for the thing you're doing that you're maintaining the chain on.
But the thing is too, the chain starts to grow. And when you see that it's growing, you have a visual feedback system. It helps you maintain momentum, and it motivates you automatically. And the key is this helps you create new useful habits. So you want to meditate every day, or stretch, if you get sore joints, writing every day, or distance walking. The chain itself is self-perpetuating. Now, what if you blow it? What if you get it wrong? This isn't about perfectionism. This is the key. It's not about perfectionism. If you get it wrong, you take a day off, you miss it, you immediately start a new chain again the next day.
Yeah.
And it's about consistency. And the bottom line is you're going for a longer and longer stretch. You're trying to set a record for distance on this. It's not trying to be perfect.
Keeping in mind that every time that you build a link in the chain, even though you might have to reset every once in a while, start back at one, the total work done, I don't mean the physics definition of work, but you get my point. The total work done on the problem is what matters, not that you have a perfect chain
No.
that goes on into infinity. Of course, that's a pressure cooker.
Yeah.
This makes me think of, have you ever been on, let's say, on a beach playing one of those paddle ball games where you or it could be a tennis court, or
Okay.
and you're hitting a ball back and forth like a rally is going
Sure.
in a sport, a rally. Forget beach or any
seen how long
specifics.
you can keep it going.
Yeah, two
Yeah.
kids just playing with each other on a sport, and there's a rally going on, and they get to 10, and then the ball drops, and they go, oh, and they go
for 11.
again, and then they get to 20, and eventually it's very hard to get past your record. 58. Wow, we did it, and it's like, oh, the disappointment. You got to start back at 1, but they don't give up. It's fun. It's an internal little competition with yourself and with your friend. You're trying to set a new record with your rally. The key point, though, is you get actually better at the game.
Well,
right?
yeah, it's always building in your favor, and you're going for longer and longer streaks.
Yeah.
But there's no guilt.
They don't
if you
drop
get
it
wrong.
after. Yeah, they don't drop the ball after 58 and go, well, may as well
my
pack
life
up and go
sucks.
home because we'll never be able to break that record. Even if you never break that record, you're still getting pretty good at the game, more consistent, and enjoying it. It's the same thing when you maintain the chain in any area of your life that you
Right.
think about as a game to improve.
And I think it was, well, this will close probably, but Tim Ferriss made a really good point. When you're doing anything like attempting to get in better shape or, losing weight, whatever it is, he said, track it or fail.
Yeah.
Tracking it helps you maintain the chain, even though he wasn't saying about the chain. Tracking it puts it in the
It's
forefront of your
amazing
mind.
how all these concepts just blend together so nicely, right? Awesome. All right, I think that does it for this video. So
I think
again,
so, Chris.
The challenge is, let us know in the comments, where are you going to start tracking? Where and how will you start tracking? And what are you tracking that you want to maintain a chain? Start building a chain and maintaining that chain. And let us know what your desired outcomes are from doing all of that. And I don't know why I'm doing this weird hand
I don't know. It
gesture.
looks good. It works.
Yeah, it's working very
for me.
good. All right. So let us know in the comments what you're planning on applying this to and what desired end result you want from it, because that's how you're going to get a better life.
Brilliant.
All right. Thanks again.
again.
And
Good night.